Make no mistake, those who write long books have nothing to say. Of course, those who write short books have even less to say. August 7th, 1992. How did I end up here? I know, of course, I'm referring to the itinerary I followed, but that hardly helps me understand the whys any better. I still walk out into that dusty courtyard and stand amazed. Amazed that I should have ended up stuck in such a shithole. Then I think to myself, not only did you end up here, you're going to die here too. Of course, Hollywood is the land of the blind, with churches for the blind, so in my case it makes a certain sense. You think I'm bitter about being here? Yes. You think I'm bitter about this grave I live in and that bed of weeds I scratch around in? You think I am bitter about dying? What do you know? You know nothing about bitterness because you know nothing about love. Get out, get out. No, stay. Please stay. Let us read something. Forget everything I just said. It's not so bad. I'm just old, and you know a good deal about love, and I would like to think I know something more because of my age. Let us read something. So, it's a bit of a dance reading from volume 3 when there are 2 preceding volumes, and I don't want to give anything away, yet at the same time I want to give as much as you need, as we need, to make of this moment something unique. I know it's special for me because when I'm on a book tour I usually go to sort of the major cities that the publishers think are important, so to be here for the first time in 16 years is a thrill, and it's been a very warm welcome thus far. This chapter is called Hyperion. My being can never be washed away. Lone Wolf and Cub, Volume 3. Most dads, when they get a day off to spend with their 11-year-old kid, especially when it's like August and not far away from the kid's birthday, which is like in September, they go straight to Anaheim for Mickey, or to Magic Mountain for X2, or at least to the ArcLight for a Pixar flick, or at the very, very, very least, they go to a mall. Dove had taken Xanther to a sewage treatment plant. He was on some kind of recruitment training assignment at Fort Irwin, near Barstow, and he drove like 3 hours to pick up Xanther at 7 a.m. Though for Dove, getting up at 4 a.m. was pretty much like sleeping in. Even before she climbed into his Jeep, the questions started pouring out. Who was Irwin? Did Fort mean like the ones in John Wayne movies they'd watched together? Did the Mojave Desert have sand dunes? And what's a brigade combat team, or even just a brigade? And how does a division mean a bigger thing if its name means divide? And what had Dove done so far? Like yesterday, was he outside of the fort on the sand dunes shooting things? To which Dove chuckled and shook his head, and it took Xanther the rest of the drive to figure out that he'd gone to the dentist. Xanther didn't like going to the dentist. Do you know why we floss, kiddo? Dove had asked. To get the gunk out? To disrupt the colonies. Colonies, what's called plaque, a sticky stuff that builds up and attacks our teeth. Now, trust me when I tell you, young lady, teeth are something you want to take care of. They're these rare white things that give us pleasure throughout our life and give us bite. Our inheritance, our means of survival, our right to rule. Their enamel is the front line, and that line needs to be won every day. Dove's friend, Ralph Chironi, Char, had orchestrated the tour. He was, as he explained, a wastewater operator, grade 3 solids. He'd worked at the Hyperion treatment plant for the past 2 years, and he was pretty excited about the place. More so when Dove started firing out his own questions, and boy did he have a lot, getting Xanther wondering if maybe she got her question song from him. Dove didn't stop. Everything from gallons per day, 340 million. That'll fill up the Rose Bowl 3.5 times, Char had answered proudly, and we can still handle 900 million